G'day. Time for another farm update. Last year we used the greenhouse over the other side for our cucumbers and tomatoes, and we used these things are hook rollers, hukurora in Japanese. So we've just got those all out. They've been sterilised with bleach. So these should be good. So we've just strung those up on the cables. There we go, you can see those up there. So we'll use those for the tomatoes this year. So it's really good. The house is like, it's done. Well, almost. We got our little tarps down there for keeping the beds nice and tucked in and cozy. We had a bit of a disaster though. Let's have a look at the disaster. So the other day, it was really cold. It was stupidly cold, and so I came out and we put this towel on here to try and keep this from freezing, because actually in the old house there, the pipes froze. Anyway, we had a bit of a disaster. The valve, the one part that I thought, oh, this will be fine, it's thick, it's not going to get that cold, famous last words. Well, this blew off, and we had a whole heap of water. We had Lake Phil in the greenhouse the other day, so that was a little bit unfortunate. Such is life. Anyway, it's a beautiful sunny day today, so yeah, house is looking good, and all of the beds over here, you can see them all finished nicely. And another thing, just before we go elsewhere, because I'm going to pop across to the other farm today, or the other spot, we got some stone down here for our washing area. So this is almost ready. I'm going to put a bit of a bench there with a drum, not a drum, what you call it, a tub, so we can wash in there, a bit of a drying area, and then we take it back over to the cool room, which is over there. That's going well. Anyway, we'll go to the other field right now and check out what's going on. We made it. We're at the main field. There we go. Beautiful day. Let's have a look at Mount Fuji. Where is it? Over there. Let's zoom in. Sorry about the what do you call them, the power poles, but such is life. We had a bit of rain the other day, but not enough to get any decent snow on the mountain, which is a bit unfortunate. Oh well. Let's have a look around. This week it's been really cold. Look at my poor peas. They're really copping a beating. It's just way too cold. Last year they were fine. This year I think they'll be okay, but they're definitely copping a beating. Definitely copping a beating. Oh, my old nemesis, Mogara Wogara. He's down there somewhere. One of these days, I'm gonna get him, but not today. Yeah, everything's looking pretty all right. Still have to fix my mulching. Oh, it was super windy the other day. I think I told you, but it all blew away. We've had an interesting couple of days actually. I had a whole heap of classes lined up last week. Just have a look at our compost here. I turned this earlier today, so it's reading quite cold, but hopefully that'll start warming up. This is the one that was been really chilly, so we're hoping that gets better. And I'm making a new pile there with the beautiful strawberry leaves that we're getting from the strawberry farmer. So, and that's them down there. Yeah, so we had lessons lined up for last week, but old mate Corona got in the way and really upset the plan. So I've it's been a bit of strange couple of days. We had a long weekend, but because Corona's sort of in the area, me and the wife were thinking, well, we might just stay at home. So it was all right staying at home. It was a bit of a nice relaxing time. What else is going on over here? Out of all of the Romanesco that I planted, I only had one survive, and it's over here. Let's take a look. The wife pointed it out the other day. There we go. That's the one Romanesco that I got for the year. Oh no, it's alright. Might as well harvest that and eat that myself. Anyway, today, a couple of jobs. We were just over at the other place. I've just finished fixing up the hook rollers for the tomatoes next year, so that's all done. The next job that we got to do is we got a few problems with. Oh, Moggera Woggera, son, you've been busy. Got to press all your little tracks down, you little bugger. Oh, one of these days. Anyway, we had issues with our irrigation system last year. We were using these guys. So these are the impact heads, and we got these from the home centre down in Mishima. And I used them for 2 years, I think. And these parts, because they're in the sun all the time, they get really brittle and break off, and the spray pattern's not great. I haven't had a lot of good luck with them, to be honest. So we're going to replace those. And the other thing is the pipe that we're using. Sorry, Mr. Wheelbarrow. It's getting a bit old. It's starting to break. So we're going to have to fix those. And a couple of the joints are starting to get a bit brittle and break. I bought plastic ones at the start because, being an English teacher, I have no money. Or I had no money, still have no money. Now, having to re-buy everything. It's probably should have gone with the brass, well, not the brass, the alloy ones to begin with, but there you go. So what we're going to do is, here we go, Rainbird is helping us out with our drip irrigation system at the other farm, which is, for anybody that's paying attention over that way. So they were really quite nice, and they sent us out these. They sent us out a few trials of these, which is their impact sprinkler heads. Again, these are plastic, so they've said, look, they'll probably last a few years, but plastic is plastic. They've got some brass ones which I'm kind of interested in trying out in the future, but I'm looking forward to these. And the cool thing about these ones is the old one that I have, the nozzle, which is that white thing in there, you just don't change it. It is the one nozzle. But these Rainbird ones, which is really cool, I think you give them a press like that, and you can pop them out, and then you've got all these different nozzles that you can put in. So they give you different spray patterns and things like that. So I'm interested in giving that a go, seeing how that turns out. So I'm gonna put these ones. Oh, that's really easy to change those nozzles out too. Just give them a flick and they pop out. Anyway, so I'm gonna give those a go today. Where are we? There we go. So I'm going to give those a go, replace those today. I'm going to fix the pipe. And now there was something else. It's on my to-do list, but that's what we'll get to today. We've had a bit of success making our sourdough bread, which is good. I'm looking forward to making some more sourdough bread for people. What else? Yeah, it's still cold. Anyway, that'll do for this week. Yeah, it's been a good week. We're starting to get back in the swing of things. We got our seed order done the other day, so we've got a fair amount of everything coming at the start of the year, so looking forward for that to turn up. Yuma's looking for some, what do you call it, upland rice, so rice where you don't grow it in water. So we're thinking about it at our little test plot. I haven't taken you there yet, we'll have to get there, but at our test plot, once the wheat comes out, we're going to plant the rice in between where the wheat was. So we're going to no-till it, and we'll just add a bit of fertiliser and put the rice in and see if we can get some upland rice worked out nicely. So that's kind of cool, that's exciting. But yeah, that's about all for this week. Well, yeah. We got some parts coming for our watering system in this greenhouse, so that'll be something happening later in the week. Looking forward to that. Anyway, thanks for joining me. Take care. Oh, like and subscribe, as they say. Cheers.